doing anything. Oh goodness. It's not doing anything. Looks like it's frozen. Is it paused? Okay, there we go. There we are. Hey, hi, and hello. I am Charmaine, also known as Purpose Life Coach Char, and welcome back. So last week we were going live and we were talking about purpose, clarity, reconnecting with ourselves, and putting ourselves first and getting to the root of the issues. And we're going to continue that this week and dive in and do the day 6 and day 7. Okay. So just as a reminder, I'm a very transparent person. I'm going to be as honest as I can about everything, but my goal is never to be harsh or condescending because at the end of the day, the goal is for us to acknowledge and grow. So, over the past 5 lives that I have done, we have talked about how we become our titles and our roles, losing ourselves, not showing up for ourselves, processing and releasing. So, today, I want to ask you something. So now that you started letting some things go, who are you? And the truth is, a lot of us don't know who we are because we attach our identity to everything else that we do, our roles, our titles, our responsibilities. But those things are not, those are things that we do, but that is not who we are, right? So, what we're going to break down a little bit today is the boundaries and shifts. And the reason why this is hard because when we attach our identities to everything else is because when we start to release things, it feels like we're losing ourselves a little bit. And I can say that I have done this too, especially when I was working towards putting boundaries in place because I really didn't know or understand what boundaries were. Even though I said I had boundaries, I didn't know my own. I didn't follow my own boundaries. Oh, hold on. I didn't follow my own boundaries. So, how can I expect someone else to follow them if I don't? Right? So, because when we really think about it, people are only going to do what we allow them to do. So, some people don't know that structures you. Some people don't know that you that has boundaries and standards or that you're putting that structure into your life. What's going on? Okay. Because if we don't have boundaries, if you don't have standards, then we begin to wonder why we're frustrated. Okay. Hold on. Okay. And so if we don't have the standards, then we wonder why we're frustrated, why we're irritated, why we're agitated, and why our anxiety is all over the place. Why am I feeling the way that I'm feeling? Because I don't have boundaries in place. I don't have standards for people to follow. I don't have structure. So then comes the chaos and the confusion. And with that chaos and confusion comes stress on the body, which causes illness, which can cause depression, which causes so many different things to manifest in our body health wise. So when you start putting boundaries in place, it does feel different. It can feel uncomfortable. It can feel like you're losing pieces of yourself because it's something that you're not used to. But the reality is, you're not losing yourself. You're finally meeting yourself because we're rebuilding identity and we're discovering our identity. So now you get to decide. Now we no longer have to silence our voices because as children, we didn't always get to use our voice. We didn't always get to express ourselves the way we wanted to. And we kind of grow into that. And little by little, our voices get silenced when life happens. Certain situations, circumstances, and experiences that we deal with over time in life. And that voice starts to get pushed down even more. But now you get to decide, who am I before the roles? Who am I besides the titles? What do I like? What do I enjoy? What do I need? Not based on what people expect, not based on what people have spoken into and over our lives, but based on you. So, when is the last time that you chose you? So, what I want you to do today in your journal, I want you to write, who am I without my roles? What do I enjoy? And what do I need right now? And just start there. It's not nothing complicated, but it does require you to think and to be honest with yourselves. Because if you can't fully walk in your purpose, because you can't fully walk in your purpose if you don't know who you are. When we know where we've been, we know some of the things that we've gone through, but have we really overcome those situations? Or are we just building on top of them? So come sit with me again tomorrow as we close out this series, because this is just an introduction of the different type of things that I do talk about and speak on. And if this has been helping you, please subscribe to my YouTube channel at Purpose Life Coach Shar and share this with someone you think that might need to hear this, because you never know what somebody else might need. It is a reason why you're hearing this today. It may or may not be for you right now, but there is somebody you know that you can send it to. And so if you've missed lives 1 through 5, you can go back and watch those on my YouTube channel, which is at Purpose Life Coach Shar. So until next time, I am Purpose Life Coach Shar. And remember that serenity is more than peace of mind. It is peace within inner self.